Welcome to Swell Maneuvers podcast. We've been wanting to do this for a while, I think.
That feels weird to say.
It does. Not going to lie to you guys. This is like our third attempt right here.
Yeah, third or
no,
fourth.
I'm going to be completely honest.
Third or fourth, and we've had a trial episode.
Yeah, we had a trial episode, and that went well, but maybe it was because we were drunk. But, no, we just...
We spent like 40 minutes talking about water.
Yeah, we just tried to make one now. We spent a long time talking about different brands of water, talking about Evian and Dasani and all that. And we weren't trying to be funny. We were just being serious because we don't know what to talk about on this. Then we started talking about playing grounders, and it was just a really boring conversation that no one's going to want to listen to. But we were just, I don't know, I feel pressure. The pressure.
Yeah, I think having the mic in front of you and knowing that your conversation's recorded is what scares the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But
I gotta relax and remember that this isn't live. Currently, nobody's listening to it. I just want to be honest.
Nobody's listening to it anyways. Let's actually be real here.
You know what?
Let's actually be real. And because of that, I think I can share one of these secrets that we've actually been talking about before we got on this.
Oh no. What is it?
I don't care what anybody says. Romantic movies are fucking great.
Yeah, romantic. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've been watching a lot lately.
I don't care what anybody says. They're fucking great.
Anybody who criticizes romantic movies... Okay, well, first of all, from a film point of view, you can criticize it, fine.
Oh, they're horrible.
If you criticize the idea of romance, that's just because you're jealous.
Yeah. You're
and
sad
I am too.
And depressed, and that's why you gotta watch some romance movies.
Yeah, and we're all that, and we're just, we're watching them too. We're sad and all that and stuff.
Yeah. No, but
there's different ways to execute it.
Here's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every romance movie I've ever seen is fucking horrible. The storyline...
Okay, Eternal Sunshine wasn't horrible.
I said almost.
Oh, almost.
That's actually a great movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to think about how I feel about the ending. But almost every romantic movie, especially the most common ones...
Like, Dear John.
Dear John is fucking atrocious.
Yeah. I haven't even seen it. I don't want to, though. I've seen enough. Oh, no, the parts that I saw were actually not as bad because...
Yeah, that one's weird, though. Yeah. It has two stories to follow in it, but either way. So, the storylines to most romantic movies are fucking horrible.
Mm.
They're the same every time, and you know what's going to happen, but it's the fact that I know it's going to end happy is the reason I fucking like it so much. That's why I like it. I know it's going to end happy, and I get to be happy. That feels fucking good.
I just got to let them know for a second. I took my microphone off of the tripod just because it feels too forced. It was sitting on my lap because the table's too short. I'm holding it now. I feel like, honestly, try it.
Do you feel rejuvenated?
Try it. You'll feel it. No, it's cool.
Great.
No, but try it. I can stand up now. Look, I'm frolicking. I'm moving and still talking to the mic at the same time. Anyway, sorry. I just had to let you guys know that. I feel so free.
As long as you don't start deep throating it like you almost did there.
Oh. Alright, anyway, that was weird. We're not that close yet.
As long as you keep it a good ways away.
Yeah, no, it's alright. It's not bad.
But
no, it just feels better. It feels more casual. Anyway, romantic movies.
No, so they're all the exact same storyline, but it's the fact that you know it's going to be happy.
Yeah.
You don't watch it for the storyline. You watch it to feel happy.
Those ones, yeah. Like Love, Rosie, for example.
You know what? I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
I love when characters have a happy ending.
In Love, Rosie, there's no character development. The characters don't change. Alex, the guy that she's in love with, he has no personality.
Oh, he's actually the most brutal guy.
You don't know him. You don't know why she's in love with him. They've been friends since childhood, but you don't really know why. What the big deal about him is.
Other than his looks.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're both very attractive. And you know Phil Collins? You know the song In the Air Tonight?
Yeah.
That's his daughter plays Rosie. I forget her name. Lily Collins, I think?
Wait, really?
Yeah, I found that out recently.
Oh, I didn't know
I was reading about the movie, and I found that out.
You were reading about it?
Yeah.
You could just watch it.
Yeah, no, I did. Many times. But I always read about movies, just to, I don't know.
No, honestly, I think any guy who says they hate watching romantic comedies is a liar.
Yeah.
Romantic comedies for sure, but romantic movies in general is a liar.
There's some that I don't like that I don't really want to watch. Like Dear John, I don't want to watch it.
No, it's a bad movie.
But, I mean, there's some that I like. I mean, I love 10 Things I Hate About You. That's in my top 100. It's not a great movie at all.
Okay,
not even really a good movie. It's just...
You have a top 100.
Yes.
You have an actual top 100.
I mean, I feel like the top 100 would be a whole episode in itself, but we can dabble.
Dabble in it?
We can We can dabble in it.
So you have a legit top 100. Is it actually all in order?
Yeah. Sometimes I change it though. It varies, but it's pretty concrete as it stands.
Don't say it. If you don't say the same thing as me,
you know what number one will be.
If we're gonna say it at the same time.
Yeah.
And if you don't
are you saying what you think mine is or what yours is?
No, I'm saying what mine is, and if yours is actually it's everybody's. Mm-hmm. If this is not your number one, we have an issue here. Mm-hmm. So after 3, say it, and if it's not that, Swell Maneuvers podcast is basically over.
Mm-hmm. After 3? 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3? Or like 1, 2, 3, go?
After I say 3, say the fucking title.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Weekend at Bernie's. No, I'm joking. Of course, Toy Story.
Weekend at Bernie's isn't even my top 1,000.
I was joking. Number 1 is Toy Story, and it has been since I was a kid because of the nostalgia. It's not the greatest movie. Actually clarify. This isn't my 100. This isn't what I think the 100 greatest movies of all time are. These are my favorite.
Oh no,
the most enjoyable for me to watch. Like something like Citizen Kane would definitely be on the greatest, and I don't think something that's on my favorite like The Sandlot wouldn't be on the greatest.
No, that's a pretty fucking bad movie.
But it's number 15 on my favorite. No, I have a top 100. Toy Story's number 1. Number 2 is Thunder Road, which is a movie that nobody knows about. Oh, let's talk about Thunder Road.
Okay, I'm actually willing to talk about Thunder Road because this movie was his first, right?
It was, he made short films before it, but his name is
actually the first thing he's ever acted in.
I think he acted in the short films too. He wrote, directed, and starred in this. His name is Jim Cummings.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
He looks like a Jim Cummings.
He looks like a Jim Cummings. He does, actually.
It's a stash.
He's got a mustache in it, and I don't think he has a mustache in real life. I think he has some stubble. He's a good-looking guy, though. I've seen pictures of him in real life. Like he's actually not
in real life. That's what he looks like in real life. Like the movie isn't animated.
No, I know. But I'm saying without the mustache.
Him
without the mustache, though.
I like the mustache.
No, but he's got stubble. In real life, it's all stubbly. It looks nice, like 5 o'clock shadow kind of thing, only a little more, like a 7 o'clock shadow. The stash. It's a good movie though.
I'm a big fan of the stash. I just can't grow one.
I like it for his character in the movie. It looks good. But
I want to be able to grow one of those thick stashes.
Those dumb tick stashes?
The dumb tick stashes.
But I can't. Mine has a part in the middle.
I haven't shaved the length of my mustache since I was 2.
When's the last time you shaved completely?
Ooh. I'd say over a year and a half. Whenever I was working that construction job, I haven't shaved, and I don't think I'm ever going to shave again. I think I'm going to have to keep the beard.
I shave every April, and that's it.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. It's just a tradition.
Because you know you don't like it.
No, I don't. But I always think I kind of miss stroking my smooth cheek. So
yeah, just go up a little bit.
Nah, it's not the same. I want the freedom to go wherever on my face. So I have to shave the whole thing, and then immediately I think, oh my god, I'm 14 now.
Yeah, you hate doing it every time, but you do it anyways, and everybody tells you not to.
Oh yeah, everybody gets mad at me, like angry, and I'm not. I don't mean they're jokingly mad. I mean people consider cutting me out of their lives forever.
I didn't talk to you for 2 weeks. You shaved it.
Yeah. I go through abuse. I had to go to trauma centers.
I remember I came up to see
Someone tried to run me over with their car. I think, and I was getting sued. It was my daughter?
It was your father.
Oh, it was my father, yeah. No, because I shaved.
Yeah, that's good. No, but I remember I came up to see you, what was it, the week?
It was the week after. At that point, I looked good. I had some stubble.
Before.
Before I shaved? Oh, yeah, for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
But then also the week after I shaved. And you said you hated it, and I was like, no, it looks nice. I got the stubble going on.
Yeah, no, and the stubble doesn't work for you because you're too patchy.
I'm patchy, but I think the stubble makes me look rugged.
Rugged,
like a James Dean type. Like it makes me look like a.
You trying to compare yourself to James Dean?
Well, no, I'm just saying it makes me look like a bad boy, you know.
No, makes you look like a pudgy boy.
A pudgy. What?
The beard's what hides everything.
The beard highlights the jawline that I don't have.
It's why they use that term in the gay community for like what a gay person's significant other is if it's a is a beard.
It's a beard, yeah. Well,
it hides stuff, and that's what it does for you.
Well, that's why guys look better with beards because it hides the fact that they might not have a strong jawline, so it makes the girl think, Every
guy who can grow a beard looks better.
Well, yeah, because it makes the girls, and like I'll be honest, we judge how people look based on how attractive they are. I hate when guys say, "Oh, that guy looks good," Like, they compliment their friend, like, oh, the beard looks good, but then they say, I don't understand how anyone could find males attractive. They're lying. You're just
I'm
not
comfortable
like,
with my sexuality.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely comfortable with
No,
that. Why did I question
you
that?
can be straight and find a male attractive. It doesn't mean that you're not straight, because it doesn't mean you want to do stuff with them.
I definitely know what girls are looking for.
Well, yeah, for the most part. I mean, everybody's a little different. It varies, but...
No, it's... Every guy knows. Like, when you see a guy, you know which ones are attractive and which ones
Yeah, I know, for the most part. So there are some girls who would prefer guys with, like...
the dad bod phase?
Yeah, or even baby face. You know?
That one I've never got.
There's some girls that even prefer girls.
True, but I get that one.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's the home team.
I don't get the baby face one, though.
No, but there are.
That's got to be like a phase.
No, it's not. There are some... People have individual preferences. Like, you have preferences probably that I don't have about girls.
Yeah, women, in general.
What?
Just...
No, that they exist?
No, the fact that I like them and you probably don't.
I love them.
No, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm going to be deadly honest with you.
Yeah.
I did think you were gay until grade 11, grade 12, so what, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, why'd you think that, though? Just because I didn't have a girlfriend?
No, you're probably the most... Ooh, we're going to get a lot of heat for this, because I'm stereotyping now.
Yeah.
And it's 2019, and
Yeah.
we don't stereotype no more.
No more.
But if you guys have an issue with that, you might want to just click that X, because it's going to happen. Anyways, you were, like, quiet.
Yeah.
And almost every guy I've ever met talks about, like...
If we're stereotyping here...
Whether it's a fantasy, whether it's, oh my god, that girl's hot, whether it's something to do sexually, you never did it. You're too clean.
No, but not in grade 11. Maybe in, like, grade 8 and 9. But, and also the thing is, if we're stereotyping here, since when are gay people quiet?
No, I didn't mean quiet as in, like, actually genuinely quiet, like, to themselves. I mean, when it comes sexually, you were very, like, quiet about it. Like, you didn't talk about it ever. Like, guys would talk about shit like that all the time. In front of you, and you never had anything to input.
That was like a long time ago. That was like elementary school, early high school.
Oh, you poor soul.
Well, I just didn't want to, because whenever I would, people would make a huge deal of it because I hadn't prior to that.
That's true. What is that? So
I don't know. It's like when you get a new haircut, you know, and everyone says, "Oh, you got a haircut." Yeah, I was there. I know.
Yeah,
I'm the one that got it.
Yeah, I'm the one who asked for this.
It's like that.
No
so
shit.
That's what the thing was, is I couldn't say anything because everybody would just jump all over it and no one would take it seriously. They'd be hung up on the fact that I was just saying something in general.
So do you feel like you were, like, behind the times?
No, I just felt like everybody had this opinion of me that wasn't me. Everybody, like, wrote my story for me in grade 8 and 9 because...
Well, you kind of started that.
No, I didn't know what happened in elementary school. Okay, we're going back a long way here. Back in the primary grades, I used to hold my pencil the wrong way.
Oh, no, I'm talking about, like, your ideals with, like...
No, but this is what started it.
And shit.
This is what my ideals... Oh, okay, but this is what... Well, that's different. A lot of people probably still think that, but...
What, the Beatles was sober?
A lot of people think that, probably. A lot of ignorant people that aren't fans of them.
They have a song called LSD.
I know, but people don't know that, though. A lot of
They have a song.
Yeah, but but think about someone who only listens to, like, Luke Bryan. Like, and only Luke... And you know, not even any other country musician, just Luke Bryan. Not to call him out, I'm just saying, if someone just listens to him, and they know who the Beatles are, but they don't know any of their songs. If you say, take a guess...
They know.
How would they know?
How do you not know?
Anyway, I used to hold my pencil the wrong way. I would hold it with, like, all my fingers. But I had some really neat writing for an 8-year-old. And, but the teachers did not like that I held it like that. So I had to go see what were they called? The OT? Something therapist? Yeah, for afternoon recesses all the time. Yeah. Yeah. It was ridiculous. I had to
figure out what mentally happened to you to figure out why you hold a pencil like that?
Yeah, and it was ridiculous, and I'd miss out on recess and everything, and then people in my class started thinking I was slower. So they were treating me like I was slower. I remember in grade 3, we had to open our math textbooks to a certain page. It was like, let's say it's page 62. And one girl came over and opened it for me. And I said... These
are like non-flashbacks to you.
Yeah, it really bugged me. And I said, I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, we're on this page. And I said, yeah, I know. I was about to open it. And,
no shit, the teacher just said that.
So that's what started it. And then in elementary school, because of that, I kind of became an outcast because people thought I was slow and everything, right? I was an outcast. I mean, and so people had this whole image of me that wasn't me. Once I got to high school, it was a lot easier. I branched out and made more friends. And not that it's about making friends, I'm just saying at least people saw me for who I really was. And then the more high school went on, the more I became who I really am. Yours truly.
Well,
so bottom line is, don't tell me I got a haircut.
I always knew you were like weird and different.
Yeah,
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's why people remember me, right? Otherwise,
yeah, I guess so.
I just blend in.
I know we're gonna get a lot of flack for that, but
no, we shouldn't. Like, it's stupid if we do, because we didn't say anything insulting to anybody.
Yeah, I guess not. I just probably didn't explain it well. It was more like it almost seemed like it was either you were uninterested at all, or that you didn't hit puberty yet. That was the only two, but you had facial hair.
Okay,
so I know you
grade
hit puberty.
In grade 8, when I was like 13, 14.
No, I'm talking like grade 10.
Grade 10. That's when I made the joke in fitness class about when the
yeah, but it
teacher,
just seemed like innocent joke. Like, it's funny, but not because you didn't make it for the sexual.
Yeah, I know, but I was still pretty shy at that point. So like, it wasn't just in front of whenever we talked about that stuff. It wasn't just me and you, right? It'd be with other people that I wasn't that close with, and I just didn't feel comfortable saying stuff around them.
I guess.
But by the time grade 12 rolled around, I don't know how I got so confident, but I did.
Yeah, we reversed roles really fast.
We did, kind of. And not in a bad way. Like, no, because you're not, like, as shy as I used to be.
No.
But somehow I got extremely confident. And I don't know how, because that's when I got, like, out of shape. When I was in shape in when I was 17, I was in pretty good shape. That's when I was really shy. And then once I fell out of that shape because I hurt my arm falling off a bike.
Oh, no, okay. So there's actual videos of this. If you go to one of our Instagrams, they'll be in the description for what it is. So anyways, if you go find this video, I think we both posted it.
Yeah, I posted it for sure.
You posted it.
So Clayton did too.
So if you go to...
that doesn't matter, they don't know.
Pronounced Obi, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Pronounced Obi on Instagram. You can find this. So basically, my grandparents own a farm, and at the back of the farm, we have these huge hills where we can't farm on, obviously, because there's huge hills, and we use them all the time, like when snow comes for tobogganing and snowmobiling and stuff like that. And we went back there with bicycles. Now, these bicycles were absolute shit. We had a kid's 16-inch, like,
who was on that
girl's bike. I was.
You were.
And then we had a bike from probably 1980.
Oh, we had a very old one. Yeah. I think that's what I was.
The road
on.
bike. Yeah.
Road bike. Yeah.
The brakes were pretty bad on it.
Oh yeah. Oh really? You're telling me.
Now the hill is actually. I'm pretty sure when I was younger, we had a speedometer on one of the bikes, and it said we were going about 40 kilometers an hour down the hill.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fast on a bike, especially when the ground's uneven as hell.
Yeah, okay, and here, let me clarify something for anyone who goes and watches that video. It doesn't look like a steep hill. It was a very steep hill. It was scary, okay? I'm not scared of heights. I'm not scared of heights at all, but that was scary. So, I could feel the wind, before even going down. I'd be up there. I was sitting up there on top of my bike. I could feel the wind. And it wasn't a windy day at all. I could feel like, I was losing oxygen.
It wasn't somebody blowing on
No,
it
wasn't. I looked down, and like when someone takes a picture of Earth from really, really high up, and it's kind of like spherical? That's what the Earth looked like to me. The altitude was just really bad.
Couldn't breathe.
I could have used
felt like you were in Colorado.
It's like in Peru or whatever when you climb those mountains and they give you little cocaine leaves that you have to chew on, give you energy. I needed one of those. I was getting lightheaded. It was high.
So, anyways, I went down at first because I've done it tons of times.
Yeah.
Just to show it was fine, and then your friend James went down.
No, Clayton. James wasn't there.
Oh, he was there the second time.
James was there the second time. He went down on his own, yeah.
Yeah, when you wouldn't go
I wouldn't, well, no. My arm was in a sling.
Yeah.
And here's why. We'll tell you why.
So...
Clayton was there this time,
Yeah, he wouldn't go down at all.
No, he wouldn't go down.
But you went down, and I remember you held the brakes the whole time.
Well, yeah.
So...
I didn't want to plummet to my death.
No, it's a full send moment. You just gotta flip and send it. Like, I know it's a little dark outside.
Well, I didn't send it, but I definitely flipped it.
I just woke up from a nap, but are you silly? You still gotta send it.
Who is that again?
That's, what the fuck is this for? Something Enticer. Something Enticer. What the fuck?
No idea.
That's actually gonna bother me. No, that guy's hilarious, though. I watch him all the time.
Oh,
Larry Enticer. That's his name. Larry Enticer.
Yeah, I have no idea who that. I've never seen his videos.
You've never.
I just know the reference.
Okay, well that's something we're gonna have to do after this. Show you Larry Enticer videos.
Okay.
So, I actually made you go up again
Mm-hmm.
and redo it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is after we got a huge talking to about how if anybody got injured on this farm,
Yeah.
we'd be
But
getting
we thought,
shit.
okay, we're all. Oh yeah, this was after grade 12, so I wasn't 17. I was 18. We're all adults, right?
Yeah.
We thought, no one's gonna get injured. We're going for a little bike ride.
A little bike ride.
Have some
So I made you go
respect for us,
again
please.
and
Have some
not hold the
faith.
brakes. And this is when the video is taken.
Yeah.
Because you come flying
One of you
down the
guys
hill.
said before the video started recording, someone said, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I whispered to myself, "No."
And going down, I saw it happening. And I think you can actually hear in the video
Speed wobble.
me calling the speed wobble.
Yeah. My hat
And
flies off.
I don't know what happened, but you must have hit a rut or just planted your foot.
No, what happened was I leaned forward.
But you went from going like 50 kilometers an hour to a dead stop over the handlebars.
I threw the bike with my feet.
Yeah, the bike,
I have a
the
scar
bike
on my
launched,
ankle.
Like,
Yeah, I have a scar
what,
now.
10, 15 feet
Yeah.
over top of you. And you actually seem fine. I think there's a picture.
I was
after.
fine at first. I threw my arms up and I said, I survived. As soon as I did that, a pain shot through my right arm. Yeah, it was my right arm. Oh, yeah, because I was starting university soon and I'm right-handed. And I was like, what am I going to do?
And you made my little sister take the bike back.
I didn't make
you
her.
broke the bike.
I broke the bike. You can see in the picture the bike is completely broken. I had no choice though. She had to carry it because I was like fighting off mosquitoes with one arm.
Yeah.
I was limping. I have a scar still on my ankle. 2 years later, almost 2 years later.
Oh, so you made my little sister, who's 10.
I
by the
didn't
way.
make her do it.
She was 10, by the way.
I didn't sew to double digits.
Equality, yeah.
Yeah.
She's strong enough.
I was only 8 years older,
Yeah.
and I was a cripple.
Yeah, that's like less than how old she is. So
Yeah. So.
not that big of a deal. So yeah, you
Pull
made
your
her
weight.
carry it back, and it's a long walk back. So I think what was it? 30-minute. It takes about 30 minutes to get back to.
I don't even remember.
It's
I
like
was
a
just in a
30-minute
lot
walk
of pain.
from the hill. Walking, yeah.
Oh, I couldn't move my arm. I couldn't move
Because
my
we had
right
to go
arm.
the long way, because if not, you would have got mauled by cows.
Oh, good.
Gesundheit.
You know that was a yawn.
Either way. So, but that was like one of the best sleeps you ever had after.
Oh, yeah, you remember that? Yeah. And at this point, for some reason, I didn't like beer because I overdosed on it.
Oh, yeah.
My first time drinking beer, it went down like water. It was great.
You overdosed
Yeah,
on beer.
and I got so hungover, and that was my first hangover. So for a while, for about a year and a half, about 2 years, I couldn't.
Beer's
drink,
one of the better hangovers, though.
couldn't drink beer. Yeah, but this one was my first, so I couldn't drink beer.
Vodka's the worst hangover.
So we got back to the farm, and you offered me and Clayton beers, and I tried one, and like I sipped it. It took me hours to sip it,
I had to finish.
probably, and then I just
Yours.
but in bed. Oh, that was the best sleep I ever had. I slept on my back too, which I never do, but I had to because I couldn't sleep on my arm. And
So what ended up actually happening to your shoulder?
a bunch of torn ligaments.
So you tore it all over the place?
Yeah, I couldn't move it, and so I had to end up in a sling, not in a cast, but in a sling.
I don't think we have any pictures of you in the sling.
Yeah, there's me when I went to Coburg Beach with Brandon and Fiona at one
You
point.
have a picture of a sling for
Yeah,
that?
I have a picture on Instagram. It's in my tagged pictures. Like, it's not. I didn't post it. It's in my tagged pictures, but it's me. Yeah, my arms in the sling at the beach. I went in the water. That's
You
probably
went
not
to go
good.
frolic in this.
I went to go frolic. We've said the word frolic a bunch of times in this podcast.
I think it's one of my favorite words.
Yeah, I can tell because you mentioned that quite a bit. Frolic.
It's a great word.
Mhm.
Top of the line.
Well, what other words are good?
No, there's words that we know that I don't think anybody else knows. Like meniscus.
Oh yeah, and hibiscus.
But that's a flower. I think a lot of people know.
No, meniscus is the flower.
No, hibiscus is the flower.
Wait. Oh yeah,
Meniscus is
hibiscus.
the rim of water, the highest point of what is it? How do you?
Yeah, no, it's so when something is not concave,
Convex.
convex.
It has to be a liquid, doesn't it?
That's what it is. It's like a parabola, but it's not 2D. It's kind of like the highest point of the convex substance, I guess. I don't know. So what we were talking about in the context was we were drinking at
Most of the context starts with
a
drinking.
roadhouse, yeah, and the foam just went over like it usually does, like the head they call it.
It was a perfect pour.
It was perfect, yeah. 2 fingers for the head, and it went over. It went just over a little bit, and Clayton was like the hibiscus, and all excited about it. But we ended up looking it up. Hibiscus is a flower. No, are you sure meniscus isn't the flower?
No, hibiscus is the flower.
Hibiscus is the flower. Meniscus is the convex.
No,
thing.
fuck this. I'm looking this up.
Sorry, convex.
Hibiscus is definitely the flower, though.
I think you're right because I remember seeing a book after that. Seeing a book at the bookstore at school called
hibiscus tea. So
Purple
hibiscus flower.
I took a picture of it because it was funny.
Oh, yeah. It's a flower.
And then meniscus is the convex thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a cool word, and we know it now. And okay, well, I was gonna say I'll never forget the meaning of it, but I kind of just confused it with the other one. But at least I remember those two words. Other than that,
oh, there's one that Clayton says in the fucking time.
what, uncouth?
Yeah,
I hate that. It's because that's the only non-conventional word that he knows.
And then there's sacrilegious.
Oh, well, that's a big word. You're thinking of widespread secularism.
Oh, widespread secularization.
Widespread secularization, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That was one that you learned this year. You're happy with that?
Pretty proud. My one little
Have you used that in conversation much?
I just did.
Well, I mean, have you pretend that you because you know, a lot of people you interact with might not know the meaning of it, so just say, "Oh yeah, my widespread secularization is acting up today," and grab your back like you're in pain.
I did it to my mom.
Or say, hey mom, can you cook some widespread secularization for dinner? And she'll be like, yeah, we're actually all out of flour.
Well, actually, it wasn't actually happening, but I used it somewhat in the right context. I asked if she found out about the widespread secularization that was happening in Belgium.
How'd you find that? You Googled it or something?
It's not actually happening. I just
you just said it to your mom. Did she pretend?
She fell for it, yeah.
Did she pretend like she knew what you were talking about?
Of course, that's the other thing. I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
But they do it all the time.
Well, we've all done it.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, we all do it occasionally.
People ask, did you see the hockey game last night? Yeah. I didn't fucking see the hockey game.
Well,
I wish I saw the hockey game.
There was no hockey game.
No.
No, hypothetically.
I catch people with that all the time. That's actually...
Do you call them out on it?
I do it on purpose. Like, my friends.
Yeah.
I'll say something, like, did you catch this? Just to see if they'll say yes. That didn't actually happen.
Oh, that reminds me of something. So, something similar. I was talking to Dan, that was my roommate, and one of my roommates, and he was telling me that way back, the Pittsburgh Pirates used to be a hockey team. And what happened was, this is the only time in history this ever happened, all the athletes, all the hockey players, who also were very fond of baseball, decided to switch and form a baseball team. And they named it the Pirates. And that's what happened. And that's how the Pittsburgh Pirates became a baseball team. And that's why they're not a hockey team. And I believed him for a good 2 weeks. And I was telling
that's not real.
I was telling Luca, my other friend from school, about it. And Dan looked at me and he's like, did you actually believe that? And I was like, yeah. I was disappointed. I thought that was a pretty cool coincidence in sports history there.
You fell for that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You honestly, that can't just... Why wouldn't they just switch and play for the other team?
I don't know. Because Michael Jordan did something like this, didn't he? Didn't he go to golf?
He didn't change
he went
the
to
team's
baseball.
name.
No, but I thought if they all do it, why not change the team's name? They pretty much make the team.
No, he just had the opportunity to play baseball and he played basketball.
Yeah, he was a basketball player and he moved to baseball for a bit, right?
False, other way around.
No, he was a basketball player.
Well, yeah, but he started with baseball.
I don't think he did. I think he started with basketball.
I don't think it matters. Either way, he was hitting balls somewhere.
Well, yeah. Well, no, because in basketball you dribble the ball.
I know nothing about basketball.
I don't really like basketball, to be honest.
History?
It was invented by a Canadian. I know that.
I just know I know a lot about baseball and a lot about hockey, and I'm pretty sure he started with baseball.
Do you want to look it up?
No.
Because you're wrong?
No.
I'm going to look it up.
Well, we could just not.
I got to assert my dominance.
We don't have to look things up.
We do.
I think it's better unknown.
You like the mystery? Alright, fine, we'll keep the mystery.
I like to keep the mystery a little bit.
I'll spare you your
keep things
dignity.
hidden.
Spare you your
in
dignity.
The darkness.
Thunder Road, yeah, Thunder Road was a great movie.
Oh yeah, we never actually talked about that.
No, we didn't, but honestly, I'll just leave that up to them to watch it, because it's not a very well-known movie at all. It's very low budget, you can tell, and for a low-budget movie, actually you can't really tell. Like, it is low budget, but
I couldn't tell.
It does a good job. It does a really good job with what they're working with.
No, it's probably not only my favorite movies to watch, one of the better movies to watch.
Yep, that's why I put it as number 2 on my list. And it came out in 2018. It jumped all these other movies that have been on my list for a long, long time.
Stuff like Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump's not on my list.
What?
No.
No, you actually...
Nah, it's overrated. I like it, but it's
Do you know
overrated.
how many people...
Yeah, I know. A lot
Are
would
going to
hate
try to
him.
kill you?
Oh, probably, but it is overrated.
Forrest Gump is
I wouldn't even put that in the list of
top
100
5 best
greatest.
movies ever.
No, not even no.
Yeah.
No. Actually, I
Toy
started.
Story?
Toy Story wouldn't be in the top 5 of best.
Shawshank Redemption.
Wouldn't be in the top
Godfather?
5. That probably would.
In my opinion, Good Will Hunting, but I probably wouldn't sit there.
I'd put that in the top 100. Same with Shawshank, top 100.
And Forrest Gump.
Wouldn't even be in the top 100. No, I'm sorry. You don't look
Wow.
happy. You look very sad.
No, I just can't believe.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just, yeah. You know, it's like, why?
It's easily.
It's like regular Tylenol compared to extra strength Tylenol. You know, why
No.
take a regular Tylenol? Why go to the Markham Fair when you can go to Disney World?
What's Disney World in this case then?
Any other movie?
Any other movie?
No, but any other movie
Cat in
that
the
has.
Hat.
Yeah, to be honest,
No,
it's
Cat in the
not
Hat's a
better.
horrible movie.
It is, but I'm just saying it's more enjoyable. I find than Forrest
You
Gump.
find Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, it's something like Forrest
More
Gump. Isn't,
Okay, I used to think the same thing as you. Is Cat in the Hat was an enjoyable movie to watch. Watched it recently. Probably one
it's
of the
horrible.
worst movies.
It is a horrible movie. Forrest
No,
Gump's way
even
better.
to watch.
Forrest Gump's way better, but I don't want to.
No, not even better. I just mean the only funny part is like 4 things.
Dirty
that's-
hoe. That part?
That's not even as funny as I remember it. Him
I'm sorry, baby.
calling Conrad different names every time.
Yeah.
Concave, convex, shit like
Klondike. Yeah.
that. Klondike. And when they do the improv for the oven, when they do the commercial for the oven.
Yeah. Anything.
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 I will get you, and I'll make it look like an accent.
Why are we quoting Cat? Anyway, Gran Torino is number 3 on my list. Clint Eastwood. Again, these aren't the best movies ever made. These are just my favorite. Stand By Me is
I
number
don't know
4.
why he's such a badass when he's that old.
I don't know, but he just made his last movie, Mule. It's his last ever movie.
I don't get why everybody sees him as such a badass when he's that old. I would not be scared of an old man.
Oh, I would be if it was Clint Eastwood.
No, I don't think I would.
You would.
1v1, do you think you could take Clint Eastwood in a fight? Like now?
No. You
No.
know you could. You think you can. If you think you can, that's your first mistake. You've already lost.
You don't think you could take Clint Eastwood in a fight?
No.
I think I could take that 80-year-old man in a fight.
No. You can't take Clint Eastwood in a fight. I'm sorry. Not even close.
No weapons.
It doesn't matter. He'd say something cold-blooded to you, and you'd cry. And you'd
Fight's
need
not over,
counseling.
though.
You would need a therapist.
Yeah, but fight's not over.
Doesn't matter. That's it. It is over. It hasn't even started. It will never start. It's been over since you were born, and he existed.
He's probably got to be known as one of the biggest badass in movie hits.
I'd say so. I'd say him. Arnold Schwarzenegger even.
I can't.
He's not a good actor, but he's. You can't get over his voice. His voice is iconic though.
Yeah, but it's not badass to me.
The best quote, he was in a Christmas movie called Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, horrible movie.
And that's where he says, "Put the cookie down."
Yeah,
I can't do his voice, but
No, that is one of the worst Christmas movies out there.
yeah, it is. But I love that quote. I love how that's a
And
thing.
okay, talk about Christmas movies. Die Hard, Christmas movie or not?
Yeah, I'd say it's a Christmas movie.
No,
Yeah. The whole movie wouldn't even be happening if it wasn't for Christmas.
no, yes it would.
He's there for a Christmas party.
No, it would still happen.
Nah, he's there for a Christmas party.
Okay, it could have been an Easter party for all that mattered.
But it wasn't.
No, the idea isn't about the Christmas party. It's about the fact that people are dying.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into this, but I think that they were fighting Soviet terrorists in the movie.
Yeah.
Soviets are communists.
And that
Communists hate capitalists, and Christmas is a holiday that now is fully about capitalism.
so
Right?
therefore it's
They're trying to ruin the Christmas, so that's just symbolism for communism trying to ruin, for the Soviets trying to ruin trying
so
to.
you think the
That's
Soviets were
symbolism
trying to
for the
ruin
Cold War.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's about the Cold War.
So the Soviets are the old age Grinch.
Sure, I guess the Grinch is a
Is
communist.
that what you're trying to say?
No, the Grinch isn't even a communist because he doesn't want any. Well, I guess he's a communist because they're all equal because they don't get any presents.
No.
The Grinch. No, but I'm just saying.
If the Grinch was on a
equally-
political spectrum, he would definitely not be a communist.
I think he would. We're all three. He's not a fascist.
Fascist.
No, because he doesn't place anybody above anybody else. You know,
He places them all lower. He's just a man of hatred. What?
he'd be an anarchist. He'd be in the bottom left. So It's like a communist, except there's no political authority. It's just nobody has authority. Everybody just free for all.
You get, yeah, probably.
So the anyway.
But how is Die Hard a Christmas movie if the idea of Christmas has nothing to do with the overall plot?
It does, though. It just plays a big part, and it represents American values.
No, it just gives them a reason to be there.
Yeah.
And it adds to the plot can happen.
And it adds to
it's
the
not
whole...
the plot itself.
It adds to the whole U.S. versus Soviet Union thing. It adds to that. It represents American values.
U.S. versus Soviet Union is a battle based on Christmas.
No, but the Christmas is it's a symbol. It's a symbol. That's what it is. It's a symbol.
Okay, it's a symbol,
Christmas movie.
Not the meaning of the movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
No.
It's about the underdog, like Jesus. That guy?
That guy?
Yeah, he was an underdog.
I heard about him before.
Yeah, I think I've heard about him once or twice. He was an underdog.
I don't think that has anything to do with the actual fucking movie.
Look, I just really want it to be a Christmas movie, okay?
When was the last time you seen Die Hard?
I watch it every year. I want it to be a Christmas movie. I watch it every Christmas Eve.
Does the plot of the movie have anything to do with Christmas?
Don't touch this. Don't violate this.
This is sacred?
Please. Yes.
Just let this be?
Number 5 is Monsters, Inc. Number 6 is Empire Strikes Back. I'm mad now.
Monsters, Inc. for me is number 2.
By the way, Die Hard's on my list.
For top... what?
100.
For Christmas movies?
No, in general.
Good, because it's not a Christmas
It's a Christmas movie that happens to make my list.
I'd have a Christmas movie make my list.
Yeah, well, Die Hard probably makes your list, I assume.
No.
Oh.
Actually, Die Hard doesn't even make my list.
Oh, what Christmas movie makes your list? Elf?
Probably.
Elf? That doesn't make mine, but I do like Elf.
Or Jack Frost.
Oh, Jack Frost is good. It doesn't make my list, but that's good.
Jack Frost as a kid was my favorite movie.
That one makes me kind of sad.
But yeah, I was there.
It's a good movie. Dad, you died. Yeah, I know, I was there.
Dad, no, Jack Frost is probably the best Christmas movie, in my opinion.
My favorite is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's probably my favorite.
I mean, there's always Christmas Vacation movies and stuff, but
yeah, I love that one. And then there's
personally was Jack Frost.
There's a animated one called All of the Other Reindeer that nobody knows about, but I've been watching it since I was little, and that one's really good too. Drew Barrymore's in it, but people don't know that. It's a Wonderful Life. That's another great Christmas movie. It's an old one. Those make my list.
So how often do you actually update this list?
Oh, every time I watch a movie, I consider whether or not it make the list. Most movies I don't even... Actually, okay, most movies I don't even have to consider. Every time I watch a movie that I absolutely love, I go through my list and think, do I like it better than any of these?
What's your biggest guilty pleasure movie?
On my list?
In general. Biggest guilty pleasure. One that you're scared to admit.
Have to be one on my list, I would say... That's the thing, I was going to say Mean Girls, but I'm not guilty of liking... I love Mean Girls. I don't even feel guilty. So no, not Mean Girls. Let me go through this here. Maybe there's something about Mary.
Why would that be a guilt?
Because it's not a very good movie. It's just a rom-com. I have it up there with The Thing from 1982. I have it up there with Fantastic Planet and The Usual Suspects.
Fantastic Planet?
That French animated one?
Yeah. That should be your guilty pleasure.
No, that's a great movie. Great work.
It's not English.
Doesn't matter.
Terrible animation.
No, I love the animation. It's so trippy.
Nobody has ever heard of that before in their lives.
I know.
There's a reason for it.
It's great. Love it.
No.
I recommend it. Schindler's List makes my list. I don't know why I'm just saying that. That's not a guilty pleasure at all. Not even close.
No, guilty pleasure to me was how we were talking about romantic movies being great.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I have romance movies on here, but they're really high quality, ones that I would consider to be good movies, like Her, Casablanca. Those are both good movies. Her is very sad, but it's good. I thought it was gonna be stupid the first time I saw a trailer for it in 2013. I remember thinking, "Oh, that looks ridiculous." A guy falls in love with the operating system.
I think that's the saddest part of it, though. But, it's a love. The entire idea of the operating system is to please the user. Yeah. So if a guy can just fall in love with something that beck and calls it as every need and gives nothing more, it's pretty sad.
It is sad. It's a very sad movie. It makes you think a lot about... It doesn't just make you think about love, it makes you think about consciousness.
Because to me, Siri's a bitch. I could never fall in love with that cunt.
Who, Siri?
Yeah.
Well, no, but she has no personality. This one, in this, I think her name is, it's Scarlett Johansson. Hold on, let me find
I fall in love with her.
Scarlett Johansson? Yeah.
You definitely fall in love with her.
She played, her name, yeah, so it's Samantha is the name in this. And then his friend, Amy, also falls in love with her operating system, which is a guy. I don't remember his name.
Didn't a Black Mirror episode have something to do with this?
Oh.
There was one, oh no, it was about, Black Mirror A, great show if you haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
Black Mirror is a great show.
It's probably one of the best shows I've ever seen. And it's great because you don't have to watch every episode because they're not connected.
Yeah, it's an anthology, so each episode's individual.
Yeah, so I really should. But there's one episode where the girl's boyfriend passes away.
Oh yeah, and she like buys a robot that's modeled after him or something.
First it starts with an iPhone or a phone app that allows you to text what would be them.
Yeah. Sorry, I stubbed my toe.
I don't think you can. Oh, this is why I wish we had a camera right now.
That really hurt.
You literally almost just threw your mic.
Oh. Anyway, Black Mirror.
I don't care. You stubbed your toe.
Oh
my god.
That hurt.
So, anyways, this Black Mirror episode, she finds a way. It basically takes old messages from the boyfriend's phone to pick up on his lingo and how he would talk, and allows you to message the computer, and it'll formulate a sentence that would sound like what the boyfriend would sound like if you were texting him. And she ends up getting addicted to this.
Yeah.
And she updates to one that allows you to call. So somehow the phone's able to pick up what his voice used to be like and use the exact same software from formulating what he would say to have phone conversations. And that went on for a while. And she got the new technology. It was basically a robot with an identical feature to what a boyfriend looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked exactly like her boyfriend.
Yeah. And
he acted, and like he sounded like him and everything.
It sounded like him and talked like him because of the conversation with the phone.
Yeah.
The only problem was when there were arguments, he wouldn't argue back. Right? It couldn't pick up on that register, right?
I don't really remember too much of this episode, to be honest.
It's a good one. So basically, she wants him to argue back because that's what would really happen.
Right.
Instead, it's always too kind because its only goal is to pleasure, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I think is the saddest part of her.
Well, you still have to see her all the way through.
Like, yeah, although I know how it goes, though.
Yeah, but there's also, like... I don't want to spoil it. I won't spoil it, but it's a good movie. No, romance movies are good, especially when they're creative like that. They can be good. Like, of course, there's always the guilty pleasure ones. Like I said, like we talked about Love Rosie.
50 First Dates.
50 First Dates. Yeah,
that's big.
Yeah.
Everybody says Adam Sandler movies are horrible.
Well, most of them are.
No, I don't care. I love almost all of them.
Yeah, maybe they're guilty pleasure.
The only one I don't like is like Jack and Jill. And Grown Ups too.
Those shouldn't exist. Grown Ups 1 shouldn't even exist. I hate that movie.
No, I actually like Grown Ups.
Oh, I don't... They laugh at their own jokes in the movie. And they're not even jokes.
Your own jokes.
Okay, because they're funny. Like, in the movie, they're not even saying jokes. They'll just say, like, chicken strips, and then they'll laugh. And, like, David Spade will be like, ah. You know, he does that noise that he does. You know what I mean? The, ah. He's all like, it's David Spade, hey.
That's how you know David
chicken
Spade.
strips, ah. And then they all laugh. And Kevin James will be like, where?
You know, because he's fat.
Yeah.
And Chris Rock would also do it, because, you know, we're going to stop there.
Is that a stereotype or something?
That's a racist joke.
Is it? It can be,
fried
probably.
Chicken.
I don't know. Oh, fried... Oh, yeah.
Chicken strip, yeah.
Well, yeah, and I don't know. I don't find Grown Ups funny. I found Happy Gilmore funny.
Yeah, those are really old, though. Billy Madison I even found funny.
Big Daddy's... like.
But I like movies like... Even Click. I really like Click.
Never seen Click.
You've never seen Click?
No.
Click's good.
Is Click sad?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's an Adam Sandler movie, so it ends up being happy.
Well, yeah.
But it gets pretty sad at one point.
Yeah.
But
no, he's actually... Adam Sandler was actually a good actor. He's just...
Is that what it is?
I've never seen it.
Just go with it.
Just go with it. Oh, yeah, and Blended.
Yep.
I've seen both of them. Not big fans of them, though. Just Go With It was a little funnier, I guess. Jennifer Aniston was in that, so I can make an exception.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. But he's a good actor, but he just doesn't... He just plays stupid characters sometimes.
He plays the same character in every movie.
Yeah, in almost every movie.
He's horrible. I think he'd be horrible in it. His comedy's horrible.
I don't find him necessarily all that funny, to be honest.
No, like his stand-up comedy?
Oh, I've never seen it.
just.
I thought he was funny when he was a cast member on Saturday Night Live, but he was really young. That was
Hot take. Never watched that show.
Hot take. What's that?
You don't know a hot take? It's basically like controversial. Like
Okay.
It's controversial.
It's him. He's the host.
No, controversial. It's not a show.
Hot take. You just said.
Yeah. So what? Basically, what I'm saying is what I'm.
Oh, I thought you said.
You fucking idiot!
I thought you said hot take. Never watched that. Like never watched the show Hot Take.
I'm about to say something that's a hot take.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Never watched that show.
Okay. I thought you were telling me never to watch the show Hot Take.
Oh.
I've never heard of that. I didn't think Adam Sandler had a show. But no, Hot Take's not a show. So you can't ever watch it because it's not a show. But
no,
so
Saturday Night Live, I think it's overrated.
Oh, love it.
I don't like
well, yeah, now it's not as good, to be honest. It used to be a lot better.
Actually, I just said I don't like it, but I've never watched it. Imagine how that works.
Well, you've seen some skits. You've seen the one with Dwayne Johnson when he was playing live action Bambi.
Oh, Deer Crossing?
Yeah. Yeah. You ever seen a deer in the headlights? It's hunting season. Yeah, I love it.
No, like, I guess
supposed
there'd
to
be
be
a couple, but the
fascinating.
overall show, I don't like it.
Now it gets a little too political for me. I mean, it's always been political, but now it's just kind of... I don't know. They just shove it in your face. That's all. It seems like so much comedy now is just...
Well, it all has to be politically correct now.
I know, but it's all...
I hate it.
And, like, I'm not a Trump supporter. Like, not to get too political. I'm just putting that out there. But...
Ooh, we definitely can't get political.
No, I'm just saying I'm not a Trump supporter. But all comedy is now is just Trump's bad, and everyone laughs. And that's annoying. Like, just be creative about it.
Hillary Clinton is bad.
Yeah, they both were. How is that the best? That's the best that the states came up with, was Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump.
Hey. We're not sitting too hot either.
No, we're not. I mean, who do we have? Andrew Scheer. Justin Trudeau.
We got a guy who's just not too ready. He's just not ready.
He's just not ready, and he's Prime Minister. And but then we also have Andrew Scheer from the Conservatives. We got Maxime Bernier, who was a Conservative and now made his own party because he didn't like them. You got Jagmeet.
Remember that time, like 25 seconds ago, when we said we're not going to get into politics?
Oh yeah, here we are in politics. All right, let's put it this way: politics is stupid. Politicians are stupid.
There's a reason we're not
it doesn't matter what side of the spectrum you're on. Just don't.
Yeah, don't. And the only time I liked politics was when our mayor was smoking crack.
Yeah, and worst part, he wasn't even our mayor. He was Toronto's mayor.
Yeah, but
we're close enough. Yeah,
I associate
too. Who is our mayor?
That's a bad thing that we don't know.
No, we don't know who our mayor is.
Do we really need to know?
I think his name is John something.
No, that's the new one of Toronto, John Tory.
Yeah, no, John Tory, but new one of he's been mayor for.
Well, I know, but I still.
Oh, okay. John Tory. Yeah. No,
Rob Ford will be the only mayor in my eyes.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. God bless that fat bastard.
God bless Rob Ford. No, I actually like Rob Ford though. Like, all jokes aside, I liked him. Anyway, no, let's not get political anymore.
No, we already said we're not getting political, and here you are continuously getting political.
Here you are getting political.
Don't.
Anyway, I don't know. What were we talking about before politics? How did we get political?
See, this is why you don't get political.
It messes up everything. Now,
because once you get political, things go down.
I was going through my list, but we were talking about Christmas movies. We were talking about Her, guilty pleasures, romance. Oh, Adam Sandler, Saturday Night Live, politics. There we go.
How did you backtrack?
Okay, no, that's how it happened.
How did you find that That's pretty bad.
Ooh. Anyway, no, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, even the movies he's like directed now are shit. Too.
No, his movies that he directs are horrible. That's his problem. He has to stop doing that.
Movies?
Who?
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, Us.
Us? Is actually way better than
Get Out was good.
No, but Us is way better.
It had some problems. Us, it was great, yeah. There were some complaints that I have, but I think overall it was great. It was a great movie. He did a good job. Some of the complaints I had, I think, I won't spoil anything. I think, though, a little more mystery and a little less explanation would have been good for a movie like this.
Made something from, what, sci-fi to scientific?
No, he made it from, it was kind of like a horror movie, and then it became more science fiction near the end. If it had been science fiction all along, fine. If it was horror all the way through, fine. Don't change it, or if you change it halfway through, fine. And for a movie
that wasn't an actual horror movie, it was a thriller?
Mm-hmm.
Scary as fuck.
Oh yeah, it was creepy, and I do not...
I tinkled.
I mean, you know...
In my pants.
I was sitting right beside you. I didn't know that.
while I was watching the movie.
Well, that's a thing that you said now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dribbles on the jeans, for sure.
Well, and you know
Chick's face at the end, couldn't do it.
I don't get scared from movies ever, really. This one scared me.
And why'd the daughter smile for 45 minutes of an hour and 45-minute movie?
Oh, the clone daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, she smiled the whole time. Yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
She doesn't have a pretty smile.
Ugh.
She's got to put that thing away.
Ugh. It was scary. It was creepy. Because it's a movie that reminds me of like a dream that I would have or something like that.
That's honestly the second scariest movie I've ever seen.
What's the scariest?
The Nun.
Oh my god, no.
Because I'm bad with pop-ups.
You're bad with life.
Good point. We're
Just
not arguing that here. And hey, that seems like an episode 10 conversation. I'm really not getting into that numero uno.
No, I think The Nun was stupid. I think The Conjuring was stupid.
Have you seen The Nun?
No.
What the?
I've seen enough of it.
So, for me, I haven't really found any movies, minus the movie Us, where the plot really scared me. Mm-hmm. For me, the reason I found it so scary is I can't deal with the pop-ups.
Yeah, the plot wasn't scary for it, though.
No, it wasn't. I'm just really bad with pop-ups. If a gun fires on a TV show, I flip.
You spent half of it with your face hidden in your shirt.
Yeah. The half of the movie I saw was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
And the other half I heard, scary.
Yeah.
I think I get scared more scared anticipating what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Than what actually ends up happening. If I feel like a pop-up's going to happen...
Yeah, it's suspense, right?
I'm already hiding.
That's why I actually think it's better to build suspense and not have a pop-up than it is to just have a pop-up out of nowhere. Because then there's no suspense.
But The Nun had a lot of pop-ups.
Yeah. Well, movies like that do that because they know that's what teenagers want to see. I'll be honest, it's a lazy way. I'm not trying to insult them, but I'm going to insult them. It's a lazy way of making a horror movie. Just pop-up after pop-up.
Maybe Insidious was scary plot-wise, but not really.
Insidious was better. It wasn't the best. It wasn't a great movie. It was an okay movie. But it was better plot-wise. It had more thought put into it. And it didn't just rely on pop-ups.
I just don't find the plots of these movies too scary because they don't seem realistic.
Well,
so I already know it doesn't matter, right?
Us wasn't realistic.
It's not realistic, but it's the only horror/thriller movie where you get emotionally attached to characters.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you do, and actually, that's
so
part of
it. You really care.
You I find that.
I think it's you who told me.
Yeah.
When you watch movies other horror movies.
Yeah.
And a ghost comes in and swoops up the mom. You don't give a fuck. You don't care about that mom.
No, you don't. Because you don't really get invested in the characters in most horror movies. Like I said, The Conjuring, they had 6 kids or something in that.
I heard the adoption agencies are pretty good anyways. That kid will find someone.
Yeah, no, they're fine. They're probably better off without her. She couldn't protect them against
who continues to live in a house that's haunted?
The furies of hell.
If what happens when you move in there is doors start opening without you opening them, I'm packing my bags.
Yeah, get out.
I'm packing my bags if I see a spider.
Oh yeah, so if I see a spider, I'm packing my bags. If I see,
let alone a fucking ghost,
a child of Satan, I'm already gone. I'm already gone. I won't even see them because
I'm gonna try to fix my dream house.
No,
and cure it. What? Just leave.
That's why I don't like the movies like I said, The Conjuring. Why?
Do you continue
did they
to live
stay?
there?
Just leave. Don't get these paranormal investigators to come to your house. Just move. Stupid. Not to mention, I don't care about any of those characters.
Out.
I don't know who the characters are individually. You don't really explain their personality.
There's
no development. In Us, there was character development. You get to know them. You get to see layers of them, and then you care about them. And you don't want them to get hurt or die. You root for them. Us did a good job. That's what a movie should be.
Yeah, and that's only his second movie.
Third. Nope, second.
He directed Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves?
No, Keanu Reeves is an actor.
Yeah, the movie that he played with him.
No, the movie wasn't... No, the movie has nothing to do with Keanu Reeves. You're confusing it. The movie's called Keanu. It's about a guy who turns into a cat or something like that, right?
Yeah, didn't he direct that?
He directed it with Keegan-Michael Key, the other guy.
You knew what I was talking about anyways. I've never watched it.
No, I'm just saying Keanu Reeves
I know he has nothing to do with it. Isn't he in the movie?
No.
Oh. Well,
I knew that someone would have made that mistake at some point. Well, I thought it would be me.
Who makes a movie about a fucking cat?
Oh, they do. But no, that was directed by both of them. So I guess you can count that. Or was it directed by? Let me look that up. I think it was.
Either way, this movie was actually Us.
Us was good.
Was really good, and there's a lot of symbolism.
Yep. Yeah.
Enough that you can't tell. It's hard to tell the main plot he was going for.
Yeah.
His main message, because it could be multiple things.
Yeah, and maybe there are multiple. Well, he did say something like,
he wants it to all be independent. Basically.
Yeah, he said something along the lines that he wants each person to have their own interpretation of it, which is good. I actually like that. I like.
You know what I didn't like about us though?
What's that?
If the wife is freaking out that much about living there, why is the husband still just pack your bag?
Because I think he wants her to like face her fears and stuff. Like he's trying to help her, but
okay.
I don't know. I mean,
know why we have fears?
It's
so we don't die.
So we don't die.
Don't care if I'm going to sound like Chris D'Elia, so we don't die.
Chris D'Elia, he has a good podcast. Just gonna put that out there.
So what you are is dead.
I gotta find out who directed Keanu. I don't know how to spell Keanu. Oh, yep, no, I spelled it right.
Like, what's the point of overcoming your fears? You have a fear for a reason.
Oh, Keanu was directed by some guy named Peter Intencio.
I've never heard of that in my
Neither
life.
have I. He hasn't made two. He made one movie called The Rig.
Why do you have such a fucked up last name if your first name's Peter?
What else? So did they write the movie or something? Like, what did Key and Peele only just star in it? Like they don't, or did they write it?
I swear I just saw something on that he was like co-produced.
Jordan Peele wrote it and produced it. Okay, yeah. Oh, they both produced it.
And so what? His second, third movie? Anyways.
It's his. Yeah, it'd be his second technically because he didn't direct this one. But yeah. Anyway, we already covered that. So, no, yeah. I would recommend Us. I would strongly recommend Us. Even if you're not a fan of horror movies, I'd recommend it. It's just a good movie overall.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I feel like movies are forcing plots to happen.
Yeah, and this one doesn't. There's no clear-cut message.
I know for a fact. I go there with my family.
Mm-hmm.
First thing like that happens, we're out.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking staying.
Oh, you mean if you're in the movie?
Yeah, I'm not fucking staying.
I thought you meant if you went to the movies. Oh, if that happened, no, we're going. We see clones in our yard. The police are that's where we're going first. That's who we're calling first. We're not gonna go out and try and make friends with them.
Go. I don't get that.
But other than that, it was a good movie. I just disagree with some of the things the characters did, but I thought it was a good movie overall. We're approaching the hour limit here. What are we doing?
Ooh, that's the other thing. So, we don't know how long you want these episodes.
Yeah, we don't know.
And
we don't know if you even want these episodes, to be honest.
That's a good point.
We don't even know if you exist.
We're going to continuously make these episodes, but if there's people who want the episodes and then want a time limit,
yeah,
let us know.
Yeah.
Because if these are too long, we can easily cut them down. And even if that means we make 2 a week or whatever, if we have to make them shorter, that's whatever. But for the most part, I think we're just going to ramble on until we decide, hey, that's enough.
Until we run out of things to talk about, I guess.
Until I'm sick and tired of listening to your voice, really.
And you know what? We won't talk about water ever again. Let's just not do that. That was a bad idea. I know we didn't do that on this podcast, but like I said, we attempted to make a podcast, just minutes before starting this one, and we spent a long time talking about brands of water.
Yeah, we did.
We'll cut our podcast off before it gets to the point where we're just rambling about stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be talking about, different brands of topsoil. I don't want that.
Pretty fergalicious. Ooh.
Can we talk about the word fergalicious from Fergie's single?
Is that where you got it from?
Yeah. Where did you think I got it from?
None of them know, but that is your most overly used word.
Yeah, I say fergalicious a lot when something's cool. When it's fergalicious.
It's a verb.
No,
it's an adjective. Sorry.
It's an adjective. Yeah, it's an adjective.
Like I took English.
Yeah.
Do you speak it?
Yes, English, mother trucker.
But no. So basically, if you have an opinion, let us know. And we'll do our best, but for the most part, we're just going to kind of ramble on, have our conversations.
Smash that like button.
And you got to smash that
subscribe. No, I don't really care.
Comment down
honestly.
below.
No, I don't care. Just, comment if you want. If you don't. If you don't want to like it, don't like it. I don't know if I would. I probably would.
If you like it, like it. If you don't, still like it. Because I want the likes.
Likes are nice, but I mean...
And... if you liked it, also subscribe.
I'm gonna like it.
If you didn't like it, still also subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mother.
Do it out of charity. Do it because you feel bad for us, at least,
Yeah, sympathy. I don't care. Hey, I don't care. I'll take sympathy subscribers.
I'll take them. Yeah, I'll take it.
Make fake accounts. Subscribe. I don't care.
Do we sound desperate?
I am.
This is what you're banking your future on this.
Me?
Yeah. You've been talking
Again,
about,
that's an episode 10
you've
conversation.
been talking about the podcast for like a year now.
That's an episode 10 conversation.
We bought microphones for this, so they're not the best quality, but I mean. Okay, now see
When
now.
we get to an episode 10, we'll talk about my life choices and my life decisions.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is these aren't going to be all this I wouldn't call this comedy, but I'm saying like.
They're all funny.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be all
They're
like
funny.
we're not just going to be joking around and stuff the whole time.
I don't know.
There'll be ones probably where it's serious, not like too serious. We're not going to be talking about like
It just depends
childhood
on what we wanna
trauma,
talk about.
but well, yeah, it depends on what we're just going to talk. It's just going to be a conversation.
If we're funny, we end up being funny.
Yeah.
If we're not,
Mhm.
it's what you are. Crystalia.
Yeah. And we'll probably make references to other podcasts and whatnot. Chances are, if you're watching us, you've seen the better ones. So
Yeah. There's no way you've seen us, but not seen Crystalia, Joe Rogan, Joe
H3,
Santagato,
Joe
which is my
Santagato,
favorite.
Theo Vaughn,
Theo Vaughn.
Barstool,
He's-
anything but Barstool.
So, yeah, if you have an opinion on what you want to hear, let us know. For the
Yes.
most part, we're just going to talk. If we have something we want to do that day, a little bit different, we'll do it. And,
Oh, every Friday, by the way. No,
Oh.
sorry, we're recording on Fridays. Every Monday.
yeah, they're probably going to go out on Monday. That way we
Yeah.
have the weekend to get them ready.
Mhm.
And that way when your day's fucking shitty, because Mondays suck, they can get shittier.
Yeah.
You have something else to fuck it up.
Yeah. I mean, Mondays, everybody's a Garfield.
So, anyways,
That's so stupid.
we'll try again next week. But until then, smash that like button.
Hit subscribe. And stay
We'll catch you next
fergalicious.
week.
Stay fergalicious.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, we'll end with that. Stay fergalicious.
Stay fergalicious, my friends.